Hey guys, what is up? I am Zone. I got a brand new video for you guys in my series about inside the mind of a Unicum. This time I'm playing the Batchat 25T, but first I have a poll for you guys. I've got one person commented said that they noticed that the games are spliced together, and guys, they're spliced together because not every game is noteworthy or exceptional or has something like useful to learn from. And so I want your guys' opinions. If you rather just have me do one game where I just play it and then the video's done, or do you want me to do like a second game, but they're most likely spliced together because not every game is, as you guys can tell, is not every game is noteworthy. Sometimes you get one shot priority and there's not much to learn from it. So I want you guys' opinions of that. Leave a comment as to what you guys think. But let's get right to this tank and let's hop right into battle and see how it does. Some important things to know as you're going into battle with the Batchat. It's a 5-round autoloader with 390 alpha, which means that it has 1950 clip potential. This is an amazing tank. It's one of my favorite tanks to play, as you guys can tell. I have 1,500 battles on my main account with this tank in public battles. It's very, very, very fast. It's a very good camo rating. Its gun accuracy and gun on the move speed aren't very great, but the clip potential is amazing on it. Now, looking at the teams in these tank comps, thankfully there's only one tier 8 already, which is great. They have an IS-7, which might be a little challenging to penetrate, but mostly medium tanks for the most part, M103, and like KV-4 shouldn't be too hard. So right away, I'm probably going to go toward, this may seem odd, but I'm probably going to go toward the town because in the field, it's a very linear engagement, and linear engagements are quite challenging to do in a tank like the Batchat, where it's just kind of a poke fight. So I'm going to go into town and see if I can clip a tank and run away, which is kind of really what you want to do with the Batchat. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the window right over here and see if I can get a spot or a light on something coming into the town. Oh, I forgot I can't do this on this map. On the regular version of this map, that window is open. So I'll achieve the same thing by just poking over here. But I'm gonna poke with the back. That's one of the most important things. Poke with your back, and your gun is a rear-mounted gun, so you want to be poking like this, so you have an idea of what is coming. So as I'm looking around, I have a Wheezy and a Luva coming with me, which is good. We have a lot of teams coming this way, which is good. Not a lot in field, but we have a lot of tanks right here. This is bad. You don't want to be right here. You want to be at least down here defending the field. So I'm not seeing much right now. So I'm going to move up. I have the Wheezy 111 right behind me. I don't like leading the charge, but it pretty much has to be done because most of our team is here. They either have to start this cap or move forward. So as again, I'm getting more aggressive. We spotted more and more of their team out in field. I'm slowly poking around. I find a KV-4 all alone. He's not even looking at me. I'm just going to go for the clip on him. Guys, if I'm being honest, this play at the beginning of the game is a little bit too aggressive. What you'll see is the E3 misses a shot on me right as I go around this corner on the KV-4, and thankfully he did not hit me. I would have lost over probably close to half my hit points in this engagement. What I should have done was I should have recognized the KV-4 was alone. If I wanted to clip him, I should have went the other side around the building to isolate the angle, make myself only exposed to the KV-4. This was a mistake that could have cost me the game, but thankfully he missed. I just really want to point this out to you guys. He just sees me now. The M103 fired, so I'm going to get behind him this way. Get the penetrating shell into him. Oh, missed. That's right. So the M103 is now looking just looking at me, so I'm going to back off. I got almost a full clip of damage out for relatively for free. I gotta help that T49 with the T183. That's the hardest tank for me to kill in this game. That 140 is still on lit when he fired. So I'm gonna pull back now a little bit, try to get safe from that 140 who's covering the E3. I'm just clipping. I'm trying to see what tank ends up being the most isolated, where I can go right back into the fight. Just playing it safe here. I'm looking for this E3. I don't know where he went. And I'm worried that he'll turn this corner and just smack me. But I can't put shells into him. Honestly, if he shoots me right here, I don't care, because I've put a full clip into him almost. There. Almost a free tier 9 tank worth of damage. That was a great clip for me. He didn't even put a single shell into me. I believe I ammo racked him, because he never fired at me once. So I just got a full clip for free, 3,200 damage. That was basically me seeing this T-54 is quite a bit isolated from this rest of his team. We're losing the field, but we have a lot of tanks here who are kind of slowing down the advance. Now, I'm just going to wait for this E3 to... Okay, he just fired, so I'm going to move out into him right here and pretty much just wait for me to clip, basically. Gonna try to get the track shot where I get some assisted damage off of it too, in case someone else shoots him. He's dead, so I'm gonna flank around and push through the south side JK line. This is mainly because I don't want to cap out. I want some more damage out of this game. It looks like we're gonna win this because our team did a really good job holding off in the field. Town is a great play to make when you're a fast tank. Surprisingly, normally this is the opposite of what it normally is in the standard battle game mode, but in the encounter game mode, town's a great play in a fast tank. You just gotta move fast. You have to push through the town right away. You can't wait. There's a UD's. I think he's looking right at me. Nope, maybe not. I hate the track shot once again. You always want to go for drive with track shot so you get the assisted damage. So I know this UD's is an incredibly light tank, so to get some more damage, I'm gonna ram him. Ramming speed. That's 212 damage. And that pretty much wraps this game up. This was, once again, the Batchat's a really amazing tank. If you find isolated tanks, and that's the most important thing with this tank, finding the isolated tank and clipping into him. As you saw, I did that with the T-54. I did that with the KV-4 in the beginning. And then I helped to kill the E3. Right there, 5,000 damage. That's pretty much like an average-ish game with the Batchat. I really, really enjoy this tank, guys. Let's go right back into another battle and let's see what happens. So, looking at these tank compositions, this is a standard battle on Fisherman's Bay. They have a lot of lighter armored tanks, including a Batchat, 50B, Centurion AX, STB-1. A lot of already 3 already in each team, 2 tier 9, 1 tier 10. So I got to be really aware of that. There's no Scots in this game. So Fisherman's Bay is kind of an interesting map to play. It can be very challenging to play, but I personally prefer this side of the map compared to the other side of the map. And what I'm going to do right away is there's a very awesome scouting run that you guys can do. Not a lot of people know about it. What you can do is you can actually spot a lot of the guys going into the town right away. I'm going to do that right now. So the way to do this is you're going to come down over here toward the middle of the map by the middle road, and what's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to spot tanks as they go into the town. It's really quite awesome, and usually you can do it and get away without taking a single shell for it, depending on how well you do your spotting. Just like that. So now I'm backing up to use the bushes. I'm going to shoot this VKB in the side. Although he might have gotten behind the rock. The Centurion AX spotted me. I got a free shell damage out of it. That's okay. I got an idea of what's going into the town. Now I'm just praying to not get hit by the arty. The T-10 is probably what spotted me. I'm just doing some moving around. I'm going to take my clip. There's not much else to see here. So I see we have a lot of tanks over on this way. I'm just going to float around the middle at the current moment, but I'll probably go over to the 1-2 line in a couple seconds. Trying to get lights. That was a good shot by the arty. So I see that there's an Emil 1 over there. I'm going to start moving my way over to the 1-2 line. A lot of my team is already there. And I'm just going to try to help expedite the process of pushing the 1-2 line. I'm going out this way, and I was supposed to go in this way because you can get shot the whole way over. I'm just staying out of the maximum spotting range of these tanks. This guy needs to move up, so I'm going to try to tell him to come with me. He just looks like a hit by already. So the Emil 1 is going to be quite challenging to kill. We're going to have to rush it and try to get him to turn his turret in multiple directions. I see this SDB-1 is looking at my T-57, so I'm going to crossfire him. Their arty's lit, which is wonderful. I need to kill this guy. Okay, both their arty are dead now, which is incredible. 2 of their arty out of 3 are dead, which is incredibly useful. Getting shot by a Skoda. I really don't want to get shot by him again. So I'm going to move down here, try to put my last shell into the SDB before he dies. Okay, he's dead. So I'm going to probably clip here. Try to get Artie safe. We killed 2 of their Artie, have done 1700 damage. That's a great initial clip. Our team did a good job pushing this, and our team's doing a good job holding town. We're having these 2 guys. These guys are not being very useful. This guy on my team, 38-5, made great observation. These guys need to move up and start playing the middle ridge. Because now that we've controlled this portion of the map, we've bottled them into this bottom right corner, and we need to keep pushing this advantage. This T-5041 is way out in the open. Unfortunately, I'm still reloading. The Batchat's exposing himself. So I'm going to move over to these buildings. I lit the Skoda. That's useful. I'm just going to aim to take this shot. There we go. I get a free shot damage in him. But now I can kill this Artie. My shell wouldn't go wide. No. No. This clip has been awful. That was a terrible clip. Well, I got a 1 shot of damage. I spotted some damage too, so that's okay. I'm gonna clip here and start moving into the town. You don't usually want to cross this here. It ends up being a pretty poor idea. You can get shot at from the middle. I should have saved my round. But I'm gonna move toward the middle ridge now. We've secured this flank, and now I'm gonna try to hold this, and we can keep them pinned into this corner of the map. Someone getting into these rocks probably isn't a terrible idea, but going straight across here is usually a pretty poor idea. Unless you have a platoon to do it, and then it's a great idea. As I'm playing alone, I'm looking for a shot in this 50B. I believe he's hull down behind that back ridge. Never mind, he's dead now. It's great. Start working my way back over to the Skoda and the other tanks over here. I've done a good initial amount of damage. Batchat, one of the biggest important things about this Batchat is hit point conservation. Batchat is probably the most lethal tank in the game in late game situations because of his high club potential. So keeping your hit points around to the end of the game is really important. Thank you, RNG. So I pretty much just push out on him, he gets lit. There's no reason not to take that. I'm gonna start being a little aggressive, more aggressive that is, in the town. I'm not gonna be super aggressive. I'm trying to use these bushes to try to light something and keep myself unlit in the process. I'm looking for the Skoda. I don't really want to get clipped by him. He was last seen behind this building. There he is. And I got lit from that. I pretty much expected that. He's exposing his side hull. Shoot him for it. Guys, it's a pretty bad mistake I really wanted to point out. This, as you can see right here, I'm staring at the 183mm gun from the FV-183, and this gun could have ended my entire life and could have ended this game entirely. This was definitely a mistake of mine that I wanted to point out. Don't poke on 183mm guns looking directly at you. I should have waited to see if he had fired on something else before poking and clipping into him. See, the 183 is staring right at me, so I'm not going to repeat that. I'm going to save my round until he fires. I think he fired there. the Artie, I got all the damage for the track on that. The Artie lit him on fire, and when he went unspotted, the fire kept him burning and he burned to the ground. But moving on from that, I'm going to try to move this VK4502B. He looks pretty isolated. I'm going to try to tell the M60 to come with me. We can move in on the tank. We have to be very careful here because we could throw this if we're super aggressive and move up without our team. So I'm going to try and just get some more information. This is really what I'm hunting for is information right now. This 628 is doing a good job of holding this flank down. He keeps a crossfire there. Our 257 just died. I don't really know how. So I'm moving into the town. I'm trying to get a shot on this VK. I still haven't seen him yet, which leads me to believe he might have pulled back to where his team is. How are we losing those tanks in the middle and not getting lit? I'm very wary about pushing this, but I think we have to. I feel as if we have to. Get a light for our 3 Artie. Once again, I'm being really careful when I'm pushing this. Okay, he's behind the buildings. I don't really know what to expect when I'm coming this way. So I'm in the position that I can leave right away if I need to. I tracked the VK, which is really important. Let's get the stock turret. So I'm going to try to put one shell into him. Yes, that was an RNGesus shot, but I will take it. I'm going to reload now and pull back. I'm going to know that there might be a Yag Tiger around here somewhere, and I don't want to find him with one shell. So I'm going to pull back again. Just let me clip. There's no need to push the advantage. So I'm back here. And now, once again, this is just a waiting game. We have 3 RD, they don't. We need to keep utilizing the RD as a weapon because we have it and we eliminated theirs in the beginning. So I know that the Yag Tiger is probably still around here somewhere. I'm probably going to come from this flank and try to get a little bit of a crossfire onto him. And not hopefully run into that alone, but he appears to be alone. So I got lit. I don't like that I'm lit. I don't want to push this alone just yet. I know that this T-54 is probably going to try and bait me around into shots of these guys. My team has a pretty good amount of hit points, so I'll probably poke around this way maybe. So like, okay, the Batchat's out wide, which means the Yag Tiger is the only thing supporting this 5041. I'm going to move in for the kill and then back off right away. No, I haven't seen this Yag Tiger. I don't know where he is. So I'm backing off again. I don't even know what his hit points are, which is the really important thing. So I'm going to pull back. I see that he's full health, but he's basically alone. Oh, there was a good shot. So I've decided now that I'm going to clip my 4 rounds into him and then just bait him around and let the M60 kill him. M60's doing a good job putting shells into him. I should have the kill now. I'm just once again just hiding on his side. Last round and he's dead. Oh, the ammo rack. Thank you. And now I'm just chilling again. I'm going to reload. I'm not going to be too aggressive here. I'm going to link up with my M60 because I know that my hit points and his hit points combined are too many for the Batchat to kill. Oh, looks like this T-54 is going to wrap this up. Oh, looks like he's not dead yet. I'm going to go for the ram kill. No, the RD killed him. So as that game just saw, I flexed around almost the entire map, utilizing ridges and trying to contain them into one small box on the map. This was because I wanted to keep them in a crossfire for the rest of the game, not allow them to push out whatsoever. As you guys can see, I did quite well mastery game for the Batchat because I did a lot of spotting. 3,000 spotting and track damage, 5,500 damage combined. This was a great game. I really, really enjoyed playing the Batchat, guys, and I'll definitely play it again if you guys want me to. Once again, guys, if you want me to post with just one video instead of 2 that are clipped together, I can do that too. Whatever you guys want, I can do it. Leave a comment as to what you guys think. Leave a like if you like the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.